Welcome back to Mr. More PE. Today we're going to look at another quite tricky topic, muscle fibre types. So I'm not looking at different types of muscles in this video, we're going to explore the different fibre types. So first of all, muscles come in three classifications. We have smooth muscles, cardiac muscles and skeletal muscles. And I'm also going to introduce the terms voluntary and involuntary. It's really important that you understand these different types before we go into the muscle fibre types. So first of all, we're going to kick off with smooth muscles. These are found in what we call the internal organs. So within our blood vessels, and the term that we need to use for smooth muscles is they are involuntary. So they work without us telling them to do so. So for example, the capillaries, the veins, the arteries, they're going to keep doing their thing without us telling them to do their thing. It would be pretty hard for us to tell those types of muscles to work. So we call them smooth or involuntary muscles. Now the cardiac muscle is the heart muscle. And it's a muscle all in its own category. It isn't a voluntary muscle and it isn't an involuntary muscle. It is actually a cardiac muscle. Now some kids get confused on this because they say, well, isn't the heart an involuntary muscle? Doesn't it work anyway? I guess I can see that as a bit of a trick question, but actually it's just a cardiac muscle. It's its own entity, so it's neither smooth or skeletal. Skeletal is the one that we talk about the most, and they tend to be what we call our voluntary muscles, because we tell them to work. So they're attached to the skeleton and they're the muscles that we tell to work. So if I do a bicep curl, I'm telling my bicep that I want to do a curl. And the same with a leg raise, a lateral raise. So these are called voluntary muscles because we're telling them to do something. They're volunteering based off our kind of intel and telling them to do so. So that's the introduction to the sort of the three types of muscles. What we're going to look at now is the three types of muscle fibres.